Hello everyone, today I would like to deliver a seminar on the topic exploring machine learning under the guidance of Professor Gangadhar sir. So this is my topic, as I said you, that is exploring machine learning. Contents, these are the contents which I would like to cover today. So here you might be wondering that why I put a picture of a baby here. Here you can see a human baby who is saying that I don't know anything but want to learn. Initially, a small human baby doesn't know anything. We need to teach them, train them how to walk, how to speak, etc. In the same way, at the beginning, the ML model is like a baby who doesn't know anything and we need to teach them and train them. ML model learn in the same way as the human baby learn, by its experience and training. What is a machine learning? Machine learning gives the ability to perform a particular task without being explicitly programmed. It means there is no need of writing a program to perform a particular task. Here, we the users or the trainer have to give or have to provide the intelligence artificially to a machine so that it can behave like the human being and take some of the decisions. In ML, the performance get better and better as the machine get more experienced. So this difference between traditional programming and machine learning. Guys, here there is a question arises that when we have many programming languages like Java, C++, then why there is the need to invent machine learning? Because we are already having many programming languages. So guys, let us get to the point with the help of an example. So, can you write a simple program to add two numbers? Just write the logic of adding two numbers with the help of a simple program. So yeah, all of you might be aware of this program, that is a comma b are the two variables or the two numbers which we want to add. Then a plus b is the logic. This is one of the simplest program anyone could write. In the same way, if I tell you to write a program to classify these digits written in different orientations, means even if we write 3 in different style and different orientation, the computer should be able to identify that yeah, it is 3. So can you write program for this? See guys, we are human beings. We are seeing these digits since our childhood. We are well experienced. So these 1 2 3 so 7, see, 7 threes, we have written here 3 7 times in the different fashions. Then also, just in a fraction of seconds we can identify this, yeah, this is 3. So in the same way, if we give the input to the computer by writing this any one digit in this, for example, take this 4. This 4 is in very different orientation. So give this number to the computer so that the computer could identify that yeah, it is 4. Can you write a program for such identification of different digits in different orientations? So yeah guys, nowadays there are many very good amazing programmers who can write the coding for such complex problems also, but it takes the hundreds of lines of code for such type of a program. So but for the human being, it is the task of a few fraction of second to identify these digits. By seeing only we can say yeah, this is 3, this is 4 and this is 5, but written in different fashions. So in the same way, to solve these type of the complex problems, we have introduced machine learning. So this is the traditional programming in which we are giving the data as well as the rules, that is the input, as well as we give the program, then we will get output in traditional programming. But in machine learning, we will give the data as well as the output, then machine will give us the logic. This we will understand here. In ML, we are providing the lot of examples to the machine as the data set. This data set is nothing but a training data. So 1 comma 2 equals to 3, 4 comma 5 equals to 9, and so on. In this way we give thousands of training data to the machine. So in the same way we provide the input and output data to our machine. 1 comma 2 is our input and 3 is our output. In this way, this is called input output pair. We are providing the training data in the form of input output pair to a machine. So after getting more and more training, the machine will automatically get to the logic that yeah, addition is going on here. Now after training we have to test the machine with the help of the testing data. 4 comma 3 is nothing but we are giving the inputs to the machine. 4 comma 5 we are giving to the machine. So if the machine predict the correct answer, that is 9, then the above machine is said to be correctly trained. Otherwise we need to train our machine or model once again in a proper manner by giving the required amount of the training data. These are the types of machine learning: supervised, unsupervised, and reinforcement. Supervised learning is one in which there is a teacher or a trainer or a supervisor who will teach you or train you initially. That is, initial training is given by him. This is a written in different orientation. The teacher is teaching to the student or the machine that this, even if this alphabet is written in different orientation, it is A. This is unsupervised learning in which no initial training is given and it is the self-learning technique. There is a no trainer or teacher required here. So here we give a cluster or a group of data to a machine on the basis of the similar type of the data. Means the data which are of the similar kind, it will group in the different groups. This is reinforcement learning in which here we have given an apple to a machine. The task given is to identify the apples among the different fruits given. So first of all, this machine it guessed it right that yeah, this is apple, that's why it is getting plus 10 point. But later on it is given an orange to identify whether it is apple or not. Then also the machine says that yeah, it is apple to a orange. Then that is obviously it is wrong because it's orange, not a apple. So it will get minus 10 point. So in this way there is a trial error, reward and loss, reward and punishment happens. In this way the machine learns by its trial and error experiences. What are the elements of machine learning? Data, task, model, loss function. So what is the data? We have seen training and testing data. That are the datas. Task is to define the input output pair. As I said you that we have to provide input output pair. Model is nothing but theoretical assumptions. He have to make the predictions of the outputs. Loss function is the measure how bad a model is. Higher loss function, bad is the model. Loss function जितना ज़्यादा रहेगा, the model is that much bad. That is learning algorithm, that is prediction from data. Evaluation is nothing but knowing how accurate is our model, because after training, testing, providing the data, everything is over now. At last we have to evaluate, that is how accurately our model is running, the percentage of success accuracy, that is nothing but evaluation. This is the most central part of ML, that is predicting the future based on the past experiences. This is the problem in machine learning, that is overfitting, underfitting. Overfitting is nothing but overfitting will try to cover all the data points. Here there are different data points, so overfitting is trying to cover all the data point. It will get confused due to more and more detailed knowledge. So it is also a problem in machine learning due to a large due to providing of a more and more and more number of training data. This is overfitting, of course. Sorry. Underfitting. Next is underfitting. Underfitting is will underfitting occurs due to providing the less amount of the training data. So this in this way it will neglect the few data point which lead to the failure of the correct prediction. These are the machine learning in healthcare, that is in disease prediction, having the smart health record, etc. We can use ML in healthcare. And this is ML at Google, in the Google Photos, Gmail, in the Google Maps, in the YouTube, in the Google Music, in these different type of the Google apps applications. The behind that the technology used is machine learning. Most commonly used machine learning examples: face detection, fraud detection, weather prediction. These are the companies using machine learning, that is Google, IBM, Microsoft, Intel, Apple, etc. So here see Amazon, Google, Netflix. These are nothing but the real-time applications of machine learning. Popular applications of ML: e-commerce like Amazon, Flipkart, then smartphones, then Google Maps, email filtering, Google searches. All this is done by machine learning. Then Zomato, Uber, Netflix, cyber security, voice assist. These are also applications of ML. Voice assist in smartphone, you should know this, that is the Apple's series from Apple, which is a voice assist. Alexa is from Amazon, Google's Duplex is from Google, Cortana is from Microsoft, Bixby is from Samsung. These are the advantages of machine learning, that is continuous improvement and no requirement of human intervention, then wide applications. See, these are the applications of ML. These are the disadvantages, that is data acquisition, which means that it requires a lot of the data, lot and massive amount of the training data, which is a disadvantage. Time and resources, that is it requires a large number of time to let the algorithm learns and develop the considerable accuracy. Then there is interpretation of results and high error susceptibility. It means that ability to accurately interpret the results which is generated by algorithms. The conclusion which we came to know is that the whole idea of machine learning is to replace the human written code, that is the traditional programming, with the help of the by supplying the data by the human beings. That is, we have to supply the data and we have to get the logic from the machines, and so that there's no need of writing the lengthier codes.